Y'all don't shut up, yeah. Y'all don't shut up. Hello, everyone. Y'all could. And be careful, Pi. You know the truth. I was God. I was is in fact the evil God. Yep, Yoku. Right there, 700,000, 780,000. Yeah, about 800,000 years ago. That's true. Him was the god that pimped your grandmother. Yep, the yellow goddess. Because they were dark tan. Yep, the hawks and the dragons. One of them light skin. And then right there, they did something, and poof, Indian gods did something, and Chinese and Mongolian gods did something, and then your grandma was cellular DNA, the spinal cord was damaged, and then God I was did something, yep, and he roamed all of Australia, and then right there, them knew it, yeah, them knew it. They pimped your grandma for about 280,000 years, 283,000 years. That's true. 700,000 years ago. Yeah, 740,000 years ago. Yeah, the 2025 years. That's true. Pi is the four-headed king cobra. That's true. Pi isn't. You see the fucking nerd that did not believe you that God I was did that in continent of Australia when I was came down, he shouted Pais in his real war. God, that's true. He told you the truth. Yeah, he told you the truth about God I was. And the 2 hours of that, he kept making the swirly eye go to Africa and bring down his scepter. But when they get there, they get the real message there. Bring down only the grandpa for show only. Do not bring down my real scepter, because I have a scepter like Jerusalem mother with the crucifix in the oval shape on top. And then his was different. Yeah, his. Little body and Jin was yeah, cho kia khởi cả khẩu kia nó sao yang khẩu kia nó yeah, that's just young khẩu legal yeah. Yeah, his was like that. Yep, accurate pie. Yeah, it was curly, but then there's another. Yep, goes straight up. Yeah, that's true. Khẩu kia sao ya cái con gì mua cái gì con này có pie. Yep, and then right there, I saw 2 hours. I was laughing. It went up. I was just on there. Yeah, I was just on there. Well, yeah, it's curly like that, and then yeah, it goes up, and then you call in general shows, yeah, it calls it Jin Kong Yon, on the I was call my có một ta mà vô lên tới hiện khẩu đó hậu hiện khẩu đó hậu thì here, vậy lúc đông đã có hậu thì here, em bị tụt phải, có giờ tụ phát số dây cha mong thái chỉ tao tao cho mong gà ya cho mong gà, vì phát số phải mua ở tụ dân được tổ bảo chơi了。排包路流排摩對約我錯路路馬路多波車here. Yo, I was 排摩多波車了啲here. But it was 740,000 years ago. Yeah, they were pimping your grandmother, yeah, the four-headed king cobra grandmother goddess, and right there, she was being pimped and mass-produced on Earth and tossed into the heavens. And right there, yeah, two symbols were gone. Yep. Their first and second born. That's true. Yeah, that's true. And right there, it was the bloodiest mess on Earth 740,000 years ago, up to 2024 year to 25 years today. Yeah, it's true. This factual history. King Cobra Vaj Hmong Nation. You, you're the four-headed King Cobra. You didn't die, but 12 hours of what you saw, what he said to you. Your DNA glows blue. Yeah, glows blue. That's true. And then later on in life, I was God came back down in Egypt. Yep, fucked him up and his finger was going red. And you smart pie. If they fuck you up, your fingernail glows blue. And then you did that and differently. And if they fuck you up, it's not finger yet. Pie did a different area and it glows blue. And they knew it. You're the Blu-ray God. And him was the red one. And tell you what, Pie. 2 hours later, your nights ended, and that's 100% law. Yeah, the one out yeah. And then 20 hours later, but then India, in the future, India is extinct. Same thing with Mongolia, and then same thing with China, and then one more dragon. Pablo learned his name by Muedu dragons. Yeah. Aztec got so sick of it, and then Aztec gods and Mexican goddesses got so sick of the old goddess pussy was so much better than mine. Fine, her brought down her husband or threw everything away, and her committed suicide. That's true. Yeah, that's true. That's how Aztec nation fell from the heavens. She was so sick of and jealous of the yellow goddess. winning everything. That's true, yeah, or committed suicide. And 2 hours later, Native Americans, same story, yeah, that's true. And then it was fucking horrifying, yeah. But the truth is, they were a bunch of evil that did what I was doing. And then later, when I was snuck off the planet, poof, came poor little Cambodian. Right there. Yeah, them succeeded. They defeated the Redskin, and then the Aztec goddess already committed suicide. So they were using her alphabet and matching God, science, elixir, and metal, and boom, they were the only 20s that have metal for the eyeball. But what them don't know, fragile, yeah, fragile, yeah. When they go into war god mode, they're only good for about a few million years. Really, but là dân nên là trong all long zones. The I pay portions, yeah, around 300 trillion, yeah, 300 trillion only. And his TT, yes, TT. After the TT is done, they have the option of hiding and healing and luxury, or one more movement and they die. Yeah, they die. Yep, that's true. And life is painful. Pi, you, the true Infinity War God. And then Paisa, you know what he said to you? You have more brains than the fool and Perma. Yeah, you murdered them, and then you gain, and then you restore the good war hawk parents, and you restore the royal hawks who are innocent, and then you give them orbs and elixir eyeball orbs to restore items and stuff, and then you left them alone. But right afterwards, you done that with the yellow god nations, and then you went in and you murdered a bunch of white gods, and I saw you murdered African gods, and right there, very graphic pies. You won, yeah, you won pie. Did you eat? You lost that scepter because you never went to get it. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. Pie's not gonna go and get it. That's true. Pie chimu, yeah, pie chimu. Yeah, I'm watching. Couple bovi, yeah, pie chin chat. Pie both there. Pie chi sa yo no pie te holding the no toilet. That's you talking at. Pie go D. May I need twa. Yeah, I need twa. Pie gon J. 2083. You said, Pi, you said, you done it accurately, but there'll come a day, Pi, when you cry and you remember why poor gods begin that way because they have no friend. Pi, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, that's true. And you know what Chinese said to you? You have every right to end their Mongolian nation, their Sian nation. That's 100% true. Yes, me too. And then the fucking mortal absolutely think that they're full gods by laugh their head, Pi's head off. And the Pi said, if you're really full gods, why don't you catch your grandma? If her know how to gold healed, and there's part android somewhere, probably infinity. But what I caught in Asia, my side of heaven, they only live about 40 trillion years, yeah, and them dies. That's true. It's about 48 trillion them dies. And them are fragile, yeah, them are fragile, yep. Them are actually still dying, yep. Their brain tissue, nucleus is dying. Look at you, Pi, real God, yet you never melt and die. That's 100% true. And 2 hours later, you laugh and chuckled. Two fucking idiots are fucking lore and Pi. You won. The police wrote Pi. That Australian war god is in fact God I was. Yep, him is a liar. Yeah, he's a liar. That monster is no good. Yeah, he's no good. Yeah, he's no good. People wrote Pi, yep, it took your sons, yep, 40 plus years to defeat him. But him dies, Pi, yep, that's true. And he never told you, Pi. When you match his speed, take a look at what his daughter said. You have more brains than a perverted old man. Pi, yeah, that's 100% true. Y'all get much in good. Go with Boka India, la hai. Ya be a ning kwa chua hia ning vu ning tua na. E be mun da pa hai, be mun yo shona. Dọn đây thọ bài cho tụi mình cái ta bài cho tụi nàng chỉ cho lâu nữa là một qua giờ tới chờ ra cũng là một chờ ra hậu tụi tụi thì là là một India tụi tụi là một pot thì là tụi là một tụi bây giờ lời ta bảo để bài có giờ mong này lời ta bảo chứ hay để giờ I was shepherd only vị nia hay hình mua nia cho một mong cho tụi nó cũng ta chỉ nhớ cho nhiều nhớ cho nó tụi ta là nhớ tụi mình nhận sai số nữa giờ tụi một đêm sai có vị mong gạo nè sai thì có cho mong Cantonese này là lời tụi lời chân gạo bể luôn để tay lời lia giờ lời chỉ cho tụi là chỉ 20 trillion years. I saw 4 parts of his alloy melted you gain, and then that's when you saw the one that wrote the book melted away normal. And he's like, what the hey, me too pervert and you won. Yeah, 100% with you. Thông đời có thể bao luôn chứ. Đợi tụi mình nhọn sai suốt. Lo hai tia ja pe da kama tadu. Vi pe chi yo ko. Ya pe su yo jo technology the pai lo. Tining tua ya tining tua. And you won pi, yeah, you won pi. And then 258 pi, police on the lookout for what you did on the internet, because yeah, it's true. And then pi, you said, when you're there is a hint in the Middle East that you gain, but liars are you. And then when you went all out, you took about 14 to 18% of their population, the CN population, and then came one of their stupid God champion things, and angel things. Yeah, you fought it for 9 months. It dies. Oh, yeah, 100%. And then Pi laughs and Pi wrote, "How stupid can you be?" Yeah, you won, Pi. The idiot passed away in Malay. Same thing. Yeah, 100%. Be careful, Pi. You want to know why Chinese made fun of you, Pi? Because they booted into real Aztec Black Ray, and their heal rate matched, but their only longevity because they're not real goddesses. That's 100% law. That's true. 2 hours of their longevity. The woman committed suicide right there in Egypt and laugh as a pie. How the fuck you not tell them the truth? Yeah, y'all good. Go both there. They more thing. And the funny thing is, pie. 5 billion years later, they wrote, "Pie is good." Yeah, pie is good. Yeah. The white woman lied to you, Pi. You gained, but right there in Egypt, they wrote, "Have you not seen what your hawk was talking about? That you could have converted out and looked like God I was, and then you would have been like African sun god, invincible." Pi wrote, "Is it really invincibility?" Yep, y'all could. And then Pi, you won. Pi, yep, look at Pi's medal. Pi flew past that alien crater of the Milky Way. Yep, the seahorse with a ball-tipped tail. Those and the dome-shaped head like a hot dog and sharp teeth like a whale and eyeballs. And those types, yep, them are the Milky Way alien craters. And Pai said, right when your knights fight them, you know you defeated them. Allah only struck Twayu and then dies in the black space fight. Your knights murdered, and then the final one, boom! Yeah, they murdered the final creator one. Yeah, and then that was not peerless poison alone, Pi. That was the atomic bomb poison. That's true. That area, nobody can fly in that area but knights, and knights with the microchips of yep. And those knights, even though they're only immune there a few times, never always there. That's true, Pi. It was 4 fucking hours of I was making fun of Lao. Yeah, you knew it. That alone would kill any god. That's true. Oh, y'all, to me, y'all, because without powerful weapons and without atom weapons and ray weapons and technology, what good yet y'all could you pass by? To me, y'all try y'all to me on blonde. But I'm not to hear young gallows or say not y'all could. Nisbonda. That loud motherfucker dies. Yeah, 100%. That's true. And the Pai said, he said that how can you be so evil? 2 hours of your remote viewing, Malay lost everything because them are nothing. Yeah, them are nothing. Like a Pai. A Pai. The funny thing is, 200 trillion years later, you said found out, Pi. That was in fact had it. Yeah, I was in fact had it, Pi. Not I was. A plus, Pi. Y'all could. And then the one that crushed his left arm, Pi not say. Yeah, Pi not say. Because Pi found something similar in Asia, Pi murdered it. Wasn't full of it yet. A real white god like him, yeah, Yalko war god, usually takes 900 trillion bots times 70 to 80,000 times, and then they die within 7 to 8 months, and by accurate. But a war god type, about 2 years to 7 years is about half his level. That's true. Cell health rate and probably look at her fucking brain. Her brain went to hell. Yeah, that's true. The woman is a fool. Yeah, pie. Tomo de betora. Yeah, her dies. Yeah, that's true. And the Pai said, still on schedule, but be careful. By biggest reward, better technologies. Pai app 100% so you can lace with it. When you're done building a new Milky Way pipe, let me know. Your third son, if him dares, him dies. Pi Astro. Yeah, him supposed to keep quiet and never train from Pi's brain tissue. Idiot. Yeah, okay. Period. That's long.